Hey guys, Drifter here. Today I am playing on the brand new Blackout update. Hijacked has been added. As you can see, we're going to it. As you can see from the red smoke trails that have been added, I think half of the map is going here. So the objective is to land, get a gun, and say a prayer. Hopefully in that order because... Oh my god.
Oh my...
shoots.
Would anyone judge me if I just landed on the roof and laid prone?
Dude, I got hit by Molotov. No, what?
Oh, I'm looking pretty good. Never mind.
Dude, there's so many. I have a Koshka. Nope, I'm dead. Couldn't get a gun. Gotta win those. That guy got a shotgun. We're getting out of that. That guy also has a shotgun. We're gonna have to win those.
Jesus.
How you doing, man?
Got a gun. Got 2 guns. We're set.
Yep, buddy, you're gonna have to win those.
Okay, looking, babe.
There's people. Oh, no. Oh, dude, I got mollied again. No. I killed him. I am resable. You can see all of the nice smoke trails going around, all of the 900 beautiful, handsome seamen here that are going to be landing at Hijacked with me today. Oh, alright. I've got a gun. How are you doing?
And I land on ammo.
Last man standing. Bring this home.
Huh. Rest in
So you have
pieces,
to win
bro.
those. Are there any boats around here?
Negative, but there's a chopper on fire.
I feel like this is bait, but I have to take it.
YOLO, dude, you got it. If he makes it out of there, I'll be amazed. Oh my god.
I am insanely one shot at the moment, man.
Oh my god, dude. If you run into a bird, your helicopter explodes.
Yeah. For better or for worse, that is the Hijacked experience for those of you that are going to log on to Call of Duty Blackout and play today. Hijacked is in the map and it is insanely popular. You should expect 20 to 25 people to land there every single time with no exceptions. Hijacked thankfully does have plenty of loot. When it comes to loot density and gun availability, it's not bad by any measure, but it's brand new, so right now there's just way too many people landing at Hijacked. It will be incredibly difficult to get a weapon. I prefer to land on the back of the boat because there's less people that land there. A lot of people like to go for the front. On top, I haven't had as good a results with, and I find that getting on the boat and getting under the boat really quickly gets me the absolute best results. However, as a heads up, under the boat is where all the crouch walkers like me like to hide with their SMGs and shotguns. It makes it somewhat difficult for you to clear buildings. Should you survive the initial landing, which will be a blessing, there's always about 3 boats and sometimes a chopper that you can steal, so getting off of Hijacked is relatively easy if somebody else hasn't already dipped and stolen them, which is fairly common. I thought I was going to be like completely screwed if I didn't get a vehicle, but near the end of one of the sessions I noticed that I could just jump off the front of the boat and swim a little bit over to these rocks and then to the beach, and then I'm more or less on land good to go. So Hijacked isn't hard to get to or get off of, and it's fun, it's neat, it's iconic, but it's gonna be hot for the next couple of days, and you guys have to put your big boy pants on if you want to land there. Moving along, I wanted to talk about the ARAV armored machine gun turret vehicle, which was the most recent thing added to the game. And as far as I can tell, it was the rarest vehicle in the game. We had an extremely difficult time finding them, Savage and I. We eventually just started stealing helicopters so that we could fly around the map and try and find the ARAVs. They were that rare, and of course we would abandon the choppers for the ARAVs. It seems kind of like 1 to 2 spawn per game, and they're usually in armored truck locations, so Fracking, Rivertown, you'll find them at Turbine pretty often. You'll also find them floating around Factory and occasionally at Nuketown, but they're just uncommon. You're still going to find a lot more armored trucks. As far as performance goes, it's kind of a compromise between the truck and the ATV, almost perfectly. It's in between the two on health, it's in between the two on speed, and it's in between the two on seats, because the ATV is a 2-seater, the truck is, I guess, 4, however many you want to get in there. This one's a 3-seater, so you have a driver, a gunner, and a passenger. So if you're on a 4-man squad, somebody's going to have to end up walking, but if you're on a 3-man squad, this is the perfect vehicle for you. As far as driving it goes, it handles a lot like a Warthog from Halo. It's relatively fast, it gets over terrain quickly, but there's a lot of drifting and sliding all over the map, so you need to be mindful of your turns or you'll just slam into things or slide off of the road. What you're probably more interested in is the machine gun on top. That one also functions a lot like Halo's Warthog. It has fairly low damage against players, but shreds vehicles. I don't know if there's a difference in damage, probably not, because that'd be too hard to code, but it's probably more likely that vehicles are just bigger, so you get more hits on them. You cannot aim down sights with this weapon, but if you hit the ADS button, you can tighten up your hip fire a little bit. It's kind of got a circular Halo Warthog-ish aiming reticle as well. I had a very difficult time killing players with it, and I generally don't recommend it for that, and it seems really designed for vehicle versus vehicle combat. I don't think that the ARAV is going to be the best, most tactical thing. I think that the smarter choices are still going to be the helicopters or the ATVs or even the armored trucks are kind of death traps, let's be real about that. But I think that this will be a very fun vehicle. This is going to allow for some good anti-vehicle combat. Instead of just having a passenger that shoots off, you can drive it and swap to the gunner and do all sorts of interesting things if you want to. And as a pro tip, if you do plan to try to kill people with the machine gun, I strongly advise having your driver strafe buildings or strafe around, just drive circles around the rocks and trees so that people can't take cover really well. If you try to run them over, if you try to charge right in, your gunner is going to have a very poor angle and they won't be able to kill anything. Character unlock missions for zombies are completely available now. So the one I found in a regular stash, which apparently you can just get them all over the place now, is a medallion, and I had to get a Bowie knife kill, and doing so would grant me Diego, or Barbarian Diego, which is a really fun skin. Reaper is also free for season pass holders. If you have a season pass, you just sign in and you can play as Reaper from Black Ops 3. I was super hyped to see that today. He also has a really funny breathing animation. I just want you to just listen to what happens when he stays underwater for too long. And of course, if you complete Tier 1, you will unlock the new Specialist Zero, available in Blackout as well, and if you do some whole contraband stream things, you will be able to unlock various skins and items for her. Another thing about this update, since we talked about armor yesterday, is the audio. I think the audio update finally applied, at least I could hear the difference, and I'm going to say that the audio is much better now. I think I can almost say that objectively instead of subjectively, because I was able to hear footsteps for the first time in forever. Now, I still have sensitive weenie ears, and I play with my volume pretty low, so they're not clear for me, but I was able to just up it about 2 ticks, and I could hear footsteps and get a general idea of where they were going to be, which is just an absolute godsend. Lots of other noises, such as your footsteps, teammates, reloads, glass, etc., are more muted. They're not as loud as they used to be. Ambient environment isn't as loud either, so that's good. I'm not going to say that Blackout audio is completely fixed or that it's amazing. I still think that PUBG has a better audio system than Fortnite, but this is a massive improvement. This puts it up in the league with the big boys. This allows me to actually use my ears and do something useful, so I'm super happy with it, and I think it's a step in the right direction. And guys, that is all for my, recorded commentary on this video. I'm actually going to cut back to the solo game that I'm playing. I end up winning this one. It's one of my best games recently, so I hope you enjoy it, and I should be back later today with some multiplayer information as well.
He's not even there. He's just AFK. What the hell?
Is he just gonna drive off with his buddy?
Hell yeah.
Well, fuck me.
Be advised, further collapse expected. Relocate to safe zone.
What was the point
Oh,
of
he
all
bled
that?
out. He bled out. I'm done with life. Oh, he's running you over, right in front of you. Bye. What?
What?
Are you kidding me?
I don't know what to say other than I think that was a little bit nonsense.
I'm uninstalling the game tonight. I love how you just laid there after you ran him over too, didn't even try to fight you. If you win this game, I break my monitor. Live
Okay.
on stream.
I hope you're ready to get a new monitor.
Southwest. Yep. God, the amount of
Further
bullets.
collapse expected. Travel to indicated safe zone.
Oh, right in front of you, right in front of you. You could have won this game, dude.
Sit rep. Circle collapse imminent. Get to safety.
Nice relaxing put down.
I'm gonna upload this and just put in my title, "Getting Carried by Drift."
I don't think he sees me yet. He does.
He's not safe either.
He's gonna have to win these. Oh, he's doing this crap.
No armor.
Yeah.
He's dead. He's fucking dead.
Maybe. Dude, bad things can happen. This is Call of Duty Blackout we're playing here. This ain't no. See, look at that.
True.
Net call. Major instability detected.
Bro, man,
he's
you
so
gotta come to me,
Orders
buddy.
are in effect.
Bad news for you is that I have a lot of meds and a trophy system, so I don't
And a
think
level
you're
3 armor.
Yeah, I better repair that real quick just to make sure, you know, just.
Circle collapse imminent. Get to safety.
Am I a good person?
All objectives complete. Stand down.
Oh, that was a good game for me. I'm sorry I made your stream watch.
Sorry, dude. They're loving it. Did you just pull a 14 kill W? Solo
I
solo
did?
duos? Yeah.
Is that 14? Oh, well. I don't really care. It's more about staying alive is the point.
Let's fucking go, Drift. Let's go. Oh, no. I'm not
That's gonna
breaking my
be a
monitor.
wrap for me. It is time to sit down and produce some kind of content now.